Welcome. You are listening to the Sister Speak Show, to the vent session on the Sister Speak Show. The Sister Speak Show, where contemporary meets vision, sound, and action. A talk show for great minds that create, inspire, impact, and evolve. Sister, spiritual inspiration shared through the arts. Sister, spiritual inspiration shared through Ayana. But you better call me Sister Speak. Welcome to my first-time listeners, and welcome back to my faithful listeners. To my first-time listeners, you will need water and scuba gear. Water for healing power, reflective power. It is the gas that you will need to go. Scuba gear because we dive deep on the Sister Speak Show. And we don't want you to be left behind. Not at this hour. Some of you are listening to this background music and you're like, WTF? What's happening? You remember this sound? This is the uh-oh, some shit has went left sound. This is the Speak Show Network. Is rated R for strong language, thoughts, and ideas. That's your first and last warning. Let me explain something to you. Tonight's episode is a special episode because the vent session is all about spiritual warfare. It is all about the tactics and the strategies. It is about the remedies, the panaceas, the necessities, the conversations that we must have in order to be victorious. Warriors against the principalities and the spiritual wickedness that works through people, that attacks us. If you say that you are not being attacked, then are you the attacker? Are you the agent of darkness that we will banish and be victorious over every single time? Let me explain something to you about my position. It's clear. I'm for the village, pro-village. For all shades of brown people, that is my stance. I don't fuck with the devil. And neither should you, but some people do. And that's where the warfare begins. They've got it twisted, and for some reason, they have chosen to attack you through black magic, spell work, and voodoo, right? But at some point, you've had enough. They've got you fucked up, and you're ready to do something about it. And that's what the Most High and Yah was waiting for you to tap into what is already inside of you. Tonight's episode 7. Now, it's real in the field, okay? Episode 7. They want your energy. It's close to midnight. Some evil is lurking in your life, identifying and removing zombies. They want your energy. It's close to midnight. Some evil is lurking in your life, identifying and removing zombies. WTF, Sister Speak? Wait a minute. Wait. Sister Speak, hold up. Wait, let me listen to this with the lights on. Hold on, let me call my friends. I don't want to listen to this episode by myself because for some reason this is kind of getting to me. It should. Because anything that is lurking in your life that is evil is out to get you. Maybe you're the evil. Gotta keep it 100, right? Are you the evil that's lurking in somebody's life? Are you a zombie? Are you seeking to siphon the energy of people? Spiritual warfare is real. And I don't think we are all completely cognizant. Not to say that you're dumb, but I don't think we're all completely cognizant of the fact that there are zombies in your life, in our lives. And if we're not careful, they'll sneak up right up on you and disguise themselves as the living, but they're really dead spiritually. They stink. They're hollow. And they need your energy in order to survive. Oh, it's real in the field. Brothers and sisters and brothers, are you ready for this episode, this special episode? We're going into the trenches. I don't want anyone to, for 1 second, minute, hour, day, month, year, to ever fool yourself into believing that spiritual warfare is not real. And I don't want you to ever fool yourself into believing that people do not energy harvest, that people literally do go around seeking to drain energy, because that's the only way that thing in them can survive. And if you are not careful, you will leave yourself wide open for I'm talking about a vast majority of different zombies to come into your life and to take your energy. There are evil people who host principalities that mirror the same characteristics of zombies. I went through extensive research to look into zombies, whether it be through film or fact. And the research, I had to literally cleanse myself consistently dealing with this type of warfare. This episode should have been up yesterday. However, I'm not in control of divine timing. It's whatever Yah dominates, beginning and end. So, this and all of what comes with exposing the tactics, sharing the experiences is real, y'all. And you have to, those of you who are genuine in your concern for me, keep me covered. I'm covered. I'm divinely protected. But don't take it lightly what I do. because I care about my sisters and my brothers and my sisters making it and being activated in true righteous power. I don't want you to be defeated by the devil, who sends zombies into your life to drain your energy and to present evil into your walk to distract you from your divine purpose. Haters are the unseen. Yes, it manifests into the physical. Understand, the haters are the unseen. And if you are hee-heeing and ha-haing all around town, living your worst life, there are zombies lurking in your life, and they want your energy. And some of you are zombies. I have to keep it 1 million. There are wicked practices that are used in order to get into your life and to send things your way, to distract you and to kill you, to destroy you. And let's just keep it 1 million. When was the last time you did an MRI on your circle, your family, your job, yourself, where you are right now? Let's just do a spiritual CAT scan. And what have you picked up on that you know is evil, that you need to part ways with or get away from? Is it him? Is it her? Is it them? Is it that? Is it this? A zombie is a creature presented through film that is dead, that has risen from the dead, that can only gain its energy by feeding on flesh, brains. Walk at a slow, haunted, daunted, stagnated pace. Come on now. You better listen to this. Dead men walking, dead women walking in the land of the living, seeking to kill those who are living. Sound like anything or anyone that you know? Or is it you? Are you a zombie? Do you walk around stagnated and ambush at a slow pace, but still moving towards people who have been chosen? People who have decided that even though I have been hit by certain issues in life, that I'm going to still press on anyway? Or are you an agent of the devil seeking to steal the energy from a child of the Most High and Yah? You're either one or the other. I don't want you to play fucking games with yourself today, tomorrow, tonight, or any day. We got to get down to the root of this shit. Because I done encountered so many zombies that I don't have time for the bullshit. This ain't Disneyland. This ain't your favorite amusement park. This ain't cotton candy. This ain't none of that shit. This ain't Taste the Rainbow. None of that. I'm keeping it 100 with you. Because if you rock with Beelzebub, then you definitely, you have to get this work. So you either are a child of the devil or you are a child of the Most High and Yah. That's a period, point, and a blank. And don't start trying to, pick a side and then get your feelings hurt. You got to really just examine, where are you right now in your life and who is your master? Because you can't have two. And if your master is Beelzebub, that means that you are definitely representing the zombie energy. And there's only one way to deal with you. First time I ever saw Night of the Living Dead, I probably didn't sleep for 5 years. I was like, wait a minute. WTF? The first time I saw the black and white version of Night of the Living Dead, it got real in the feel in my mind. I knew for a fact that I never wanted to encounter a slow-moving, demonic energy who will stop at nothing to have my brain and my energy and will kill me, will scratch me, will bite me in order to convert me into that energy and to make me be what they are. I was terrified thinking about looking outside of a house, and you can use the house. If you've ever seen the movie, you can use the house as a representation of your eyes, right? And these are the people coming towards you in your life that look like family, look like friends, look like associates, look familiar, but there's something the fuck off. And they're coming towards you. And they're not going to stop until they get to you, unless you fight. That's the only thing that we have to understand. You're going to have to fight. There are some things that we have to understand about working out, and faith without works. I have the faith that these zombies will not get to me if I do the work to barricade, to block, to do what I need to do in order to get myself to safety, to pray, okay? To never again allow these type of energies to manifest into my circle, into my life. And the disappointing fact is, some of you don't want to deal with the zombie that looks like your mother, that looks like your father, your grandmother, your grandfather, your brother, your sister, your aunt, your uncle, your cousin, your boss, your spouse, your neighbor, your pastor, or you. Are you draining your own energy by the fuckery that you participate in that is low vibrating? The fight does not ever replicate a real battle because you let emotions get in the way of who these zombies are. You have to cut all that shit. They have turned into zombies, and they are coming to present evil into your life, be evil in your life, and to distract you and to destroy you from living. Dead people that don't want you to live. Now, I want you to let that rest in your bosom. Who are the dead people in your life that do not want you to live? Who are the people in your neighborhood? Your neighborhood. Your neighborhood. Who are the people in your neighborhood? Your neighborhood. Your neighborhood. Who are they? We'll be right back after these commercial breaks. What's the point of putting on a bonnet if it's not going to stay on my head? I'm tired of it slipping off and waking up to it the next day. There has to be a better bonnet for me that's stylish and stays on. Oh, child. Ooh, it's the pillow for me. I'm just going to have to sleep pretty. This last shift took me all the way out.
I'm going to get a bonnet tomorrow. I can't wait. I'm going to ask Mommy if I can get one for my bear, too. Just as soon as I wake up from my nap.
It's time to sleep pretty and protected with these stylish Mommy and Me bonnets available now at KKLachey.com. These Mommy and Me bonnets are available in stock and ready for you to maintain your crown. KK Lachey is a look, feel, and vibe. You're able to shop these products and more when you go to the website. It's time to shop and chill with KKLachey.com.
You just took playing That's My Car to a whole nother level. The latest episode of the Tour on the Sister Speak show is available on demand now. Rated R for strong content, language, and thoughts on this episode. Jackin' for more than beats. The effects of GTA and rap music. Confessin' to crimes over beats. Lyrics leading to arrest. On the tour, we're covering all aspects of the music industry, including interviews with musicians, managers, songwriters, producers, music groups, DJs, and exclusive music and concert reviews. Either you're playing the video game or the video game is playing you. Click the link for the latest episode on the Sister Speak show, where contemporary meets vision, sound, and action, a talk show for great minds that create, inspire, impact, and evolve. Be careful. Brotherhood, sisterhood, leadership. Those are the qualities that you were looking for when you were joining, not humiliation. The latest episode of The Culture Climate on the Sister Speak show is available on demand now. Rated R for strong content, language, and thoughts on this episode. Death before degree, hazing in fraternities and sororities. On The Culture Climate, we're covering what others are afraid to cover in the village, including controversial conversations, taboo subject matters, addressing the inner me's, exposing the enemies, interviews, audio from video clips, international, national, local news affecting the village. Click the link for the latest episode on the Sister Speak show, where contemporary meets vision, sound, and action, a talk show for great minds that create, inspire, impact, and evolve. Remember, you don't have to die to belong. Be encouraged.
Welcome back. You are listening to the vent session on the Sister Speak show. Tonight's episode, they want your energy. It's close to midnight. Some evil is lurking in your life, identifying and removing zombies. I have a 36-minute clip for y'all this evening, but I'm not going to play that at this moment because I got to get the content out, because it's about the content. The clips are just effects at this point in time. Listen, this is crucial. When it comes to zombies, zombies are just not people that are possessed by these principalities. Zombies are also blockages in our lives, okay, that we need to get rid of. Our own personal battles can drain our energy. Right? We also can drain our own energy. We can be a zombie in our own life. We can bring evil into our own life. We can be an agent for that when we vibrate low. This isn't a game. You have to take everything seriously. What in your life is draining your energy at this very moment? that keeps on sucking the life out of you? What is constantly gnawing and chewing and eating at your brain? Are you a zombie in your own life? That's a question. When I speak about family, I need you to know that I don't give zero fucks about any emotional connections that anybody may have, because spiritual warfare dominates these connections. Now, some of you have not been attacked by your family members, but some of you have. That's what this entire vent session is about. It's for the people who are being attacked by evil in their lives, and they have been feeling alone, as if there's no help. The Sister Speak show is here to encourage, because I am never going to regress into being dominated by myself or others. The evil that would hinder me and throw me off my path, your path, my connection with Yahweh, with my true high vibrating self. These zombies are jealous because your intuition is on point, and they want to dumb you down. That's a zombie. You have to look at it in a broader spectrum, okay? And then you can apply the micro understanding and the macro understanding of what I'm saying to you in this episode. These individuals or these things are seeking to devour you. Your intuition, your gifts, your prophetic dreams, your kindness, your resiliency, your belief. They are jealous that you're living and they are dead on the inside. A walking casket full of embalming fluid. But they look like regular old mom, dad, aunt, uncle, and etc. They look like just regular, but these people got a secret. They are caskets. And they will do whatever they can do to stop you from living. They want you to live your worst life, because they live their worst life. Cut off from life? Can you imagine being in the same room with people and everybody appears to be living, but there are people in the room who are dead? Mm. Mm. And you're having communication with the dead. I've, we, unknowing, unsuspecting that these people in the room, some of them are zombies, and they don't like you. They hate you. They hate the light. They hate Yahweh. They hate everything Most High. And so now, they plan on lurking in your life and stealing your energy. They want to be you. Copycats. Let me see how I can be her let me see how I can be. Yeah, I'm trying to be like this dude right here. Yeah, all of that. They want to be you. That's why. They have looked at themselves internally and say, instead of doing the work, instead of actually clearing and cleansing and cultivating, I'm just going to be a hater or a Haggatha, a Skeletor, and I am going to be a zombie. And then instead of doing the work and getting my mind right, I'm going to fuck up everybody's lives. And starting with her, him, and them. No matter what their status is, they can be a zombie. And you is hee-heeing and ha-haing with these niggas. And these niggas want your brain. They want your life. They want your inheritance. They want your spiritual gifts. They want everything that you have. That's why you're experiencing that type of evil around you. Nah, it's not you. It's not you. It is them. You're not imagining these zombies that are coming for you. They're real. Whether they're internally or externally, whether they're internal or external, they're real. You're not half noticing anything. What you experience is true. Quit pussyfooting around it. That's what the enemy will have you trying to believe. These zombies want you having to believe that, this isn't what it could be. So therefore, you're going to keep your guard down. And the next thing you know, you rub your eyes, and you're looking out the window, and it's WTF, 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 because there are zombies coming towards your house. You was hoping it was a Biggie Smalls experience. You was hoping it was all a dream, but this shit is real. It was all a nightmare. For real, for real. This is really happening. These zombies are coming towards your house. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? They are coming. And you are standing there in disbelief because these are supposed to be your people. These are zombies. The living dead. Set in place to see, what are you going to do? What are you, because they're here. They're banging on the door. They are banging on the windows. They're trying to get in. And they're using blunt force objects to find their way in to get you. They all are after you. You need to start figuring out, what are you going to do now? Because this has been happening for some of you for years, months, decades, days. This has been occurring consistently. And you keep on smiling like everything is cool, but it's not. You are being attacked, and you are either allowing it to happen because you also possess these energies, or you are shook up, feeling frightened, but know that you have to fight and need some encouragement. I'm going to encourage you to read the book of Psalms. Straight up. The entire book. I want to encourage you to pray. I want to encourage you to really start tapping into clearing and cleansing your energy and taking spiritual baths, showers, cleaning your home, literally tapping into cleanliness, because the demons can't lurk in dirt. You'll be able to recognize when things are out of place. It'll help you vibrate higher, because as long as the environment is dirty, it will attract the zombies. I'm serious about this today. There are people, zombies, that you let come over to your house a lot. They're in and out of your house all the time. They're in and out of your car, your buildings. You are surrounded by these people, and it doesn't look like you're going to be getting rid of these people anytime soon, but they plan on getting rid of you. They don't fuck with you for real. Maybe you need to hear it like that. You're surrounded by people that do not fuck with you for real, for real. That they secretly hate you. They are plotting and planning on you. They're sending that black magic, that voodoo, that spell work your way, because they don't really fuck with you. And when that moon is up, there are secrets. But praise Yah for Yah, that he is the enlightenment, that his eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, and that no one is safe. No one has a secret on this earth as long as he sits high and looks low. Ooh, they plotting and they planning. But you don't want to kick them to the curb, because you got a history with these people. You tied in with these people. You are part of the organization. You too deep in this shit, and you don't know how to run, Forrest, run. Yeah, you want to stay on the plantation, but I'm trying to tell you, but your master is a zombie. He or she wants your energy. Well, I'm going to do what I can do to protect my energy, because there ain't no way, shape, or form I'm going to give it up. Are you celibate? Wait a minute. What? Are you celibate? Because if you're not celibate, you give up your energy all the time. Every time you lay down and you fornicate, you are exchanging your energy, giving it up. That's why you niggas fall asleep right after you ejaculate. Girl, I put him to sleep. No, you drained his energy. That's why you're up and he's sleeping. This might not be the show for you. This is probably the part where you're going to want to click off, because it's real in the field. If you're having sex, your energy is being drained. And yeah, let's just keep it a buck, as my people would say. Some of you are having sex with zombies. They are draining every aspect of your energy. The evil that they have inside of them you're not even aware of, but you are laying with and sleeping with zombies, multiple zombies. They're draining your energy. And you know, if you just be real, you ain't got to grab the microphone and say nothing, but if you know that some of you have encountered the side effects of sleeping with zombies. Sexually transmitted demons. That's why you're off your rocker. unbalanced, and you can't stop thinking about him or her. The energy. That's all they wanted. How could you just hit it and quit it? He's going around. He's a demon. He's a zombie. What do you, I mean, she's a zombie. This. Why wouldn't they? They are looking for energy. They have to keep this thing going or they'll die. You're looking for romance. They're looking for energy. You're looking to hold hands. They're looking for energy. Evil. And sometimes we can actually be the conduit for it. We are sometimes the open sesame for it, like we're the grill. We're hot. The grill has been preheated. It's ready to go. All you got to do is just slap whatever on the grill, because sometimes we're helping cook up this evil, these zombies, these walking caskets. I am aware of the devastation and the pause that occurs when you have to cut people off. When you find out that it's not what you thought it was. When you catch wind of something. When you find out that the expiration date was imperative for your safety. I know that there are those who are struggling with cutting people off. There is a stronghold. You are bound. It feels like you are unable to get out of the labyrinth. And you feel like all hope is lost. You know it's evil, but it dominates you, and it has been lurking for years, and it is almost as if you have accepted that in this world, wrong is right and right is wrong. Because that's how this world operates. The bad is glorified, the good is horrified. And that is just asinine and demonic. But you find yourself really having trouble saying, Mama, you can't come over here anymore. You cannot put yourself in my relationships and keep inserting yourself. This is draining me. And you keep provoking me to anger. You're having trouble getting it out. And a lot of the times it's because, let me rephrase that. Sometimes it's because of the magic, the voodoo, the spell work to keep you bound, to keep you dominated, to block your chakras, to block you from speaking, to block you from thinking, to block you from hearing, to block you from moving, to block you from actually removing the cords and from vibrating higher. You are their biggest threat in high vibration. And so the enemy, the zombies, will do what they can to stop you from breaking the curses and going into battle against the evil that is lurking in the lineage. And some of you are having trouble saying, Dad, you got to stop. You're out of line. You cannot do this. The manipulation of honor thy mother and thy father is the reason why there are so many broken families in our village. Did you forget to read the rest of it? And not even just taking those scriptures out, just reading it in totality and waiting for the Most High to download the wisdom of the mystery so you can understand what it means. A lot of you have taken, and I'm speaking to you parents, because you are zombies in some of your children's lives. You literally have taken those scriptures and manipulated them and perverted them for your own demonic plots and plans. You took that word honor, and it's almost as if some of you have put yourself to sit high and look low, as if the child is supposed to worship you, and that's not the case. It does say right after that, and parents, do not provoke your children to anger. Many of you parents have provoked your children to anger time after time after time after time. And you have a spirit of arrogance in you where you won't listen, you won't admit, you deflect, you deny, and you even demean the truth. When your adult child or your child comes to you and says, my feelings are hurt, ask yourself, do you denounce or do you acknowledge their feelings? What do you say when your child expresses their feelings to you, whether they are a child or an adult child? What was your reaction when the truth about their trauma was presented to you? Did you act like a zombie and drain their energy with your deflective fuckery? Or did you say, you know what? I was wrong. I apologize. And did you at least go into detail about what you apologize about so your offspring would recognize that you actually do get it and that this is a genuine moment, a genuine epiphany where we can break a stronghold and heal? I'm asking you, are you a zombie in your child's life? Straight up like that. Do you intentionally provoke your children to anger? Are you holding back the healing process in the family? Are you the family zombie? Do you feel that because you are the mother or the father that you have all power? Some of you are jealous of your children, whether they are child or adult child. And you have done everything you can to drain their energy with your jealousy, bitterness, misery, and anything else that comes along with being a zombie, the stagnancy. Have you put a curse, spell, or voodoo on your child? Do you play with dark magic on your children's lives? Are you engaged in the ultimate fuckery of satanic attacks against your own offspring in the village? I'm just telling you, we don't fuck with you because your master isn't right. So what type of mother or father are you? Have you been? Some of you are in your 60s, 70s, and 80s, in your 50s, or even 40s, and you have provoked your children to anger, but you don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm your mama. I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm your mama. I'm your mama. I don't give a fuck what you say. Ew. Nasty zombie. Spewing embalming fluid. Flesh fragments. Flesh fragments, okay? When you talk. A walking casket. Dead woman walking. Some of you black mothers are in trouble if you do not get it together because you are a zombie in your children's lives. You are consistently draining their energy. Some of you mother zombies are infatuated with your sons and you need to seek spiritual therapy and to repent immediately. You are draining your son's lives, continuing to compete with his wife and insert yourself in positions that you should not be in. Are you a zombie? Are you allowing these zombies to come inside of your house? Because I'm telling you, from the looks of the clips, everybody was boarding up the walls, boarding up the windows and the doors and looking for more refuge inside of the house because they did not want the zombies to come in. That's the wisdom. We don't want the zombies to come in. So what are you doing to keep your mother zombie, your father zombie, your aunt zombie, uncle zombie, cousin zombie out your life? Who is that? Oh, that's my cousin zombie. Who? My cousin zombie. Who? Zombie. As in Zombie? Zombie? Like, zombie? Yeah. Uh, uh, why? Why? Why is your cousin zombie in the house? Like, what's this about? Truth be told, some of y'all names is zombie. Zombie. Straight up like that. Like, seriously. You need to change your profile to your name to zombie. Your name isn't such and such and such and such. What's your name? Da-da-da, da-da-da. No, it's not. It's not Jacorie Johnson. It is Zombie. The Living Dead. It's real in the field. Brothers and sisters, we're going to get into these clips. I thank you for being a wonderful listening audience. Ooh, for fair use, for educational purposes about zombies, about spiritual warfare, about being able to listen to these clips and to then apply it in a spiritual way to what you're experiencing. Listen to learn. If you're mad about anything I said, IDAF. Okay? Okay. All right. Let's get into this. I hope y'all doing all right. I know you're like, oh, Sister Speak, what's up? Let me get y'all ready. Yeah. Set this up. Okay, brothers and sisters, for educational purposes only, under the Fair Use Act of 1976, Section 107, this is to educate the village about they want your energy. It's close to midnight. Some evil is lurking in your life. Identifying and removing zombies.
How you'll survive in a zombie apocalypse? Some might say they're going to hide in their house's ceiling, or maybe in the supermarket to secure their needs. Others might prefer to hide in an underground bunker or a bomb shelter, while others would want to secure an M1911 pistol and AR-15 rifle to defend themselves. Sounds pretty funny, right? But what if I tell you that the US government has taken this zombie apocalypse as a real emergency, and so they've developed a defense plan for it? And could a zombie apocalypse really happen in real life, or is it just a product of our creative imagination? So here's the story of how the US government is preparing for the zombie apocalypse. Zombies are often portrayed as decaying, rotting corpses, shambling around with a ravenous appetite for living humans. Merriam-Webster defines this creature as a willless and speechless human held to have died and been supernaturally reanimated. According to History.com, the first zombie tales date back to 17th century Haiti, where zombies were believed to be African slaves who had committed suicide and weren't allowed to pass on and return home. As a result, they would be forced to work on the plantation for eternity. According to the Journal of Physics of the University of Leicester, when the zombie outbreak occurs, it will be hasty and brutal. Worse, within 100 days of the dead rising, only 273 people will remain uninfected. Some might take this crazy one and will say, hello, the zombie apocalypse only happens in movies like Resident Evil, The Walking Dead, or Train to Busan. Still, even if it doesn't yet happen in real life, the US government already had a plan to eradicate these zombies as early as 2011. Yes, you heard it right. The US Department of Defense released a strategy to combat a potential zombie apocalypse. It is called Con Plan 888811, also known as Counter-Zombie Dominance. Though potential opponents might be fictional, the military took it seriously. In fact, the first line of the plan states, this plan was not actually designed as a joke. Its 31-page strategy was divided into 3 parts. practitioner known as a folklore. It is a tradition that uses herbs and different animal parts with what they call zombie powders, which contain tetrodotoxin that may cause zombie-like symptoms and lead to paralysis and coma. With these, it can cause someone to appear dead and be buried alive, then later revived. A scientist says in a National Geographic Channel documentary entitled The Truth Behind Zombies that zombie virus is possible through the rabies flu hybrid. The combination of rabies and the ability of a flu virus to spread quickly through the air might have the makings of a zombie apocalypse. Some experts believe that a zombie outbreak is possible with the evolution of one parasite called Toxoplasma. However, other experts debunk its possibility. Just like a zombie enthusiast and professor of psychiatry at Harvard Medical School, Dr. Stephen Schlossman. His novel asserts that a pandemic that creates zombie-like symptoms is theoretically possible, but a real-world zombie apocalypse would not be possible. Although the possibility of the zombie apocalypse is still in debate, the U.S. government has taught the world that it is better to live ready than to get ready. No wonder why the U.S. military has one of the largest and most powerful armies on Earth. Be sure to subscribe and hit that like button so you never have to wonder about your hows ever again. Stay curious.
Here in the beautiful island of Haiti, among the tobacco and cane sugar field workers, blacksmithing for the worship of the serpent honeycombs the entire country.
When the U.S. occupied Haiti for 2 decades in the early 20th century, it only intensified Americans' fascination with a part of its religious culture known as voodoo, spiritual beliefs and practices originating in West Africa, where European colonial powers enslaved thousands and thousands of people and brought them to the island in the previous centuries. That fascination, like the occupation, had a racist strain, a combination of fear, anxiety, and hostility toward the so-called black magic of a primitive culture. It was during this period that this guy, William Seabrook, journalist, occultist, and generally eccentric minor celebrity, visited Haiti to report on the occupation, but found himself drawn instead to voodoo, resulting in a 1929 book entitled The Magic Island. Though it was and is accused of being sensational and insensitive, the book captured the public's interest, and one chapter in particular has had a lasting impact on popular culture. In Dead Men Working in the Cane Fields, Seabrook effectively introduces the world to zombies. The zombie, they say, is a soulless human corpse, still dead, but taken from the grave and endowed by sorcery with a mechanical semblance of life. The zombies of Haitian folklore are controlled by a sorcerer called a Bokor, who uses them for his own ends, often for menial work resembling slave labor. And by the way, they don't eat or crave human flesh at this point. Once in the popular imagination, it took only 3 years for this conception of the zombie to find its way to Hollywood, to a film industry eager for another monster after the successes of Dracula and Frankenstein. Drawing from The Magic Island and a Broadway play, 1932's White Zombie became the first zombie movie ever set in Haiti. The story stars Bela Lugosi as a voodoo sorcerer who helps the plantation owner turn the object of his desire into a zombie so that she'll be with him. The terror here is in a white couple being controlled in the same way as the Haitians. The bigoted subtext is all too obvious. The White Zombie wasn't as successful as Dracula or Frankenstein. It did spawn a number of zombie films along these lines in the following years and decades. Each follows from the conception that Seabrook outlined in his book, slave-like henchmen controlled by a master. In 1966, Hammer Films' Plague of the Zombies created undead that look like the ones we know today, but Haitian voodoo was still the touchstone. But in 1968, everything changed, thanks to this man, George Romero, and his skeleton crew of collaborators who made the zombie film that reinvented the genre, Night of the Living Dead. It's impossible to overstate Romero's impact. Every zombie sense with the master-slave dynamic is undead aren't under the control of anyone or anything. For some unknown reason, maybe scientific, maybe not, they are reanimated as pure instinct, scouring the earth on whatever limbs they have left, seeking one thing, the living.
Medical authorities in Cumberland have concluded that in all cases, the killers are eating the flesh of the people they murdered.
Romero's zombies devour living human beings. They hobble forward awkwardly, but relentlessly. They're dumb, able to use objects as blunt force instruments, but nothing else. They can only be killed by being shot in the head or burned, and if one bites or scratches you, you'll die not long after, then transform into one and pursue whoever is nearby, family or not. If these creatures don't resemble the zombies of Haitian voodoo, that's because Romero didn't think of his undead as zombies. In Night, they're called ghouls, and they're derived more from Richard Matheson's novel I Am Legend than William Seabrook. How these flesh eaters came to be known as zombies is a bit foggy, but by the time Romero made the sequel, Dawn of the Dead, he adopted the name too. Whether there are enough similarities to consider the pre-Romero and post-Romero history of zombies continuous is up for debate. What is clear is that when pretty much anyone thinks of zombies nowadays, they're thinking of Romero zombies. One reason for this is that these are just creative, primal monsters. But another reason I think why Romero's zombies have been so lasting is because his original trilogy, particularly the first two installments, are really outstanding movies. Night of the Dead, in its neo-realist black and white style, is a smart, tightly crafted story made on a shoestring budget, with a third act that is absolutely brutal and punishing even now, 50 years later. In Dawn of the Dead, his best film, I think, Romero keys into the symbolic potential of his monsters in a way that he was only hinting at in Night. The film, which takes place almost entirely in a mall, uses zombies to critique consumerism. As the zombies lumber through this familiar place, we see our own behavior as a grotesque reflection. A zombie's thoughtlessness, Romero understood, is the perfect mirror for our own. These days, the zombie is everywhere. You've seen the shows, played the games, watched the trailers. It's more than firmly established as a horror trope, which means that it'll likely stay with us for a very long time. Its history is complicated, a tangle of appropriation and invention, prejudice and creative genius, and awesomeness. In other words, it's a modern myth.
I'm thinking zombies.
What?
You know, zombies. Ghouls. The undead.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching. This episode was brought to you by Squarespace. If you don't
Truck ride. Wait. Good luck.
This is a scene from the original Night of the Living Dead for fair use for educational purposes only. They're bordering up the house, trying to stop the zombies from coming in and throwing out cocktails to have a fire, a hedge of fire to keep the zombies from coming into the house. By the way, a black man is leading the brigade and fighting these zombies. I'm just saying, though. Those are the cocktails being thrown.
At a young age, the judge told satanic killer Daniel Hussein she couldn't jail him for the rest of his life. As it is, he'll be 54 before he gets any chance of parole. He stalked sisters Bieber Henry and Nicole Smallman in a park, stabbed them in a frenzy, then hid their bodies and fled. The victim's mother watched him being sentenced.
He's a broken human being who, if he hadn't been caught, 4 other families may have been suffering what we have. Well, he ain't out there now, and I think he is so deluded. Come 35 years' time, they won't give him out. They won't let him out. They won't let him out. I won't let them let him out.
At the moment police arrested him, Hussein offered no motive for the attack and wouldn't talk to psychiatrists who analysed him. In his bedroom, police found a contract he'd drawn up with a demon. He promised to sacrifice 6 women every 6 months. In return, he would win a huge lottery.
He signed a contract with a demon, offering up 6 women in order to win the lottery.
He signed his name in his own blood. There was evidence, too, of his satanic researches.
Danny Hussein is a dangerous, arrogant, and violent individual who from the outset showed no remorse or acceptance for his actions. This has been a shocking and chilling case, and I know the investigation will stay with all of us involved for a very long time.
Hussein had explored far-right ideology. He spent time on a government program to steer youngsters away from terrorism. He'd been diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder, but said the judge that didn't explain his murders. Hussein wasn't in court. He appeared on a video link from prison, but he appeared to show little interest in the hearing. He squatted on his chair, turned it to face a window, and even yawned when the judge spoke to him. She asked court staff to turn off his camera so he can see us, she said, but we don't have to see him. The sister's murder has been controversial for several reasons. The police watchdog, the IOPC, said the Met was too slow to begin searching for the missing women. It also said there was no racial bias, but others disagreed.
This had been a white woman who was 46 years old, celebrating her birthday. No history of going missing. Multiple members of the family had said that we're very concerned. Race certainly played a part of it.
The Met's commissioner apologised for the poor response, but the family said it was too late. Next week, 2 police constables who guarded the crime scene are due in court, charged with taking unauthorised photos of the bodies. Martin Brooks, Sky News at the Old Bailey.
What I've realized is here in America, we definitely just kind of write things off that are spiritual warfare more than other places because we just don't have a category for it. The concept of spiritual warfare was not new to me, but it actually happening to me in such a real way that was.
I just want you all to listen to her account. I'm an Israelite. I know I come from the 12 tribes of Israel. I know that the Most High God, Yahweh, is a brown man. Okay? So some of these views in here are not mine. Do not belong to the Sister Speak Show Network.
I didn't want to go there originally. I wanted to go to Serbia, but after a series of events, it just became evident that God was not calling me to Serbia. I remember just telling the people interviewing me, like, hey, I want to go to your trenches. These are my choices, and I feel like Montreal would be too easy. Friends with my need to go, and I just really wanted to go somewhere where I would feel challenged. I was just having this daily struggle of, I don't want to be here. I don't think I'm called to be here. This isn't hard. One day, we're out and we're doing door-to-door evangelism. Every single door that we knocked on, every single person that we tried to tell them about the gospel, every single one of them said no. I just remember after like the 3rd no, feeling even more defeated and harboring that bitterness even more, like just being like, man, God, like, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, what am I here for? because I've never met her, and I just kind of looked her direction, and she said my name again. And in French, she asked me, "Is your name written in a blameless book of life?" And I looked back at her, and I was like, "Yes." And she said, "So you believe you're going to paradise?" And I, thinking this was my opportunity to share, I told her I definitely believed I was going to heaven, and tried to proceed to share the gospel with her, and she cut me off, and she was like, "Well, you're not." She just started talking and calling me out by real sins that were pertinent to what was happening in my life, my family's life, the people around me. Pretty honestly, I had a family member going through really deep, dark depression, and she brought up that family member and proceeds to talk to my friend or try to tell her that I'm not going to heaven and that I needed to heed her instruction because God told her I was going to hell and I was not a believer, I wasn't a Christian, that I didn't even want to be there, which was a thought I hadn't told anyone. Other people were trying to kind of like de-escalate the situation because she started to move towards me and she was kind of going side to side like, "Why are you afraid?" I was scared. I got stuck, like physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually in that moment. We ended up getting off the metro a couple stops earlier, and we had other students there too ask me like, "Hey, what happened?" And I told them the truth, and I dealt with what I thought was going to be shame in that moment. It was actually cool to see them kind of rally behind me.
People will send things your way. They will literally pay for magic, for karmic people and entities to come your way. This is real talk, y'all. And if you don't believe in this type of commentary or what I'm talking about, you're a part of the problem.
And just speak the truths of the gospel to me when I couldn't speak it to myself and I wasn't in a mindset where I wanted to really hear it. I remember thinking, man, God, like, I don't know right now if you're good. I don't feel that you're good, but I see your goodness and I see it through your people. And after a couple conversations after that with some people on the team, I realized, man, the enemy does not like it when God's people are doing God's work. I got to be the mouthpiece to help other people share the gospel because no one else could really speak French that well. Why would the enemy not want to attack that? Before that experience, I, to be honest, on a daily would struggle with the idea of like, am I going to heaven? After really being in a space where someone called me out in that way and saying like, hey, you're not, I was able to run back to the gospel and see that I bring nothing but my sin and no good comes from me when it comes to the gospel. But because Jesus was so good to us, because he chose the cross on our behalf, we get to walk out of these hardships into his light, into his love, into community where we are bought, accepted, and made whole. Spiritual warfare is real and it happens. And when it does, and it causes fear, turn to the gospel, turn to community with Christ. It is so doable because you have his people, you have his word, you have the Holy Spirit inside of you to help you continuously fight those doubts. God, through the Holy Spirit, has helped me see like that he is so much bigger than the realms of evil.
Benefits practitioners and individuals themselves who are seeking to understand what they are afflicted with. Many people ask the question, do I have jinn? Do I have the evil eye?
Okay, so this guy right here, after just doing my research, he is giving a perspective, and it's a true perspective about the effects of black magic, the evil eye specifically. So I do not subscribe to anything that is not the Most High God and Yahweh, because there is only one and true living God. Know that. However, it does not mean that you cannot extract wisdom and understanding from certain places, people, and things. And so that's what this is. Listen to what he is saying because he is giving intel.
So inshallah, this video is to take away some doubts give some understanding of the subject. Prince of Lies, this is a benefit to everyone. When you are afflicted with the evil eye, it is very confusing for some, and it can cause problems because people will start thinking that somebody has done something to them.
Pause. The evil eye, for anybody who's like, what is that? The evil eye is when you catch somebody looking at you and giving you a stank ass evil look. And you feel their energy. You can feel them looking at you. And you know what I'm talking about. Have you ever been in a situation where you could feel somebody looking at you and you turn around and they're giving you an evil eye? Evil eye. That's what that is.
And can cause issues between families, neighbors, and so on.
Pause. I had an aunt that gave me the evil eye at a funeral. Standing by the cemetery. I caught her. She was just standing there. She wasn't looking at anybody else. She was looking at me. Staring at me with a stank ass evil eye and face and energy. And I said to myself, why the fuck is she looking at me like this? She just was standing at there. Now you say you love me and this and the third, which I know is a bunch of bullshit. But, coming off as if you are this when you're not. And you're sitting there staring at me. What was it? What was it about me that made you decide to give me the evil eye? You all have encountered the evil eye. When somebody hates themselves so much, when somebody is so much a zombie, so much a demon, so much a witch, that they wish nothing but evil to happen to you.
But what I'd like to address first is that when you are afflicted with the evil eye, there are signs before you receive ruqya, and there are signs while you receive ruqya, and there are signs after you receive ruqya. But inshallah, what I'd like to address is general signs and symptoms of the evil eye, and of them are: understand. They have fear for no reason, fear of death, thinking they're going to die tomorrow, they're going to die when they go to sleep. And it increases, and they can't control this. Another sign is that they feel tightness of the chest, start complaining, pain in the stomach of the mouth for no apparent reason why doctors cannot explain. Constant headaches that even though when they go to the doctors and they do an MRI scan, there is nothing wrong with their head. Forgetfulness. These are all signs of the evil eye and envy. So what I've mentioned is very briefly the most common signs for the evil eye and envy. So if somebody was to come to me and they were to tell me these symptoms, I would not dwell into thinking they're possessed. I would not dwell into thinking they have black magic. Straight away, I know this person has the evil eye and they need to be treated for the evil eye. If they do have black magic, that can be addressed at a later date till these symptoms leave them. But at least you have a basis of starting your program, pushing forward what you need to get rid of. But in another video, or the longer video, shorter video, we'll go into details of each different signs and symptoms of this particular what I mentioned. So in another video, inshallah, we'll talk about in depth of how to deal with this evil eye. And inshallah, what I would like to do in this video is to give you a link into what you should listen to and what verses you should read.
Out a window after being told you are.
I apologize about that. Here we go.
You'll never believe the reason behind this attempted murder. Police say it was a human sacrifice gone wrong.
News Channel 5's Jason Lamb spoke with the victim today, even as one of the suspects is still on the run tonight.
It seems like this crime could have been ripped straight out of a movie script, but Clarksville police say it is all too real, with 2 suspects in custody, one arrested just this week, and another suspect still on the run. Police say they arrested Bernardino Rodriguez Molina this week in Virginia, charging him with attempted first-degree murder. This woman, Sarah Colleen Miller, has already been arrested back in February. Police say almost a year ago, the day after Christmas, the victim, Jose Raul Mendez, got stabbed and narrowly escaped being killed after Molina told him, quote, "You are about to die," and that he was going to sacrifice him to Santa Muerte, the saint of death. Another suspect in the room, Daniel Rodriguez Molina, is still on the run.
It sounds pretty crazy. It sounds like something that would only happen in movies.
Next door neighbor Alexandria McFarland says she hadn't heard of what happened.
It's really sketchy, and I get paranoid already.
I want y'all to pay attention to this woman speak. Well, I'm going to say female. She allegedly, by my observation and listening, is in on this. And if you go and watch this clip, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. Pay attention to her responses. And that's all I'm going to say. You got to watch people, their body language, everything. When they are operating in a satanic energy, you got to watch the signs and the symbols of people who are in the occult. Zombies have identifying marks. You just have to have discernment in order to see what others can't.
So it's really scary knowing that something like that happened here.
And quite a coincidence, too, that Alexandria had this sign outside her door.
Trespass and we will sacrifice you to Satan. We thought it would be a fun Halloween joke.
Time out. Trespass and we will sacrifice you to Satan. We thought it would be a funny Halloween joke? Because we couldn't. And she's going to explain why she thought it would be. But I want you to listen to the fuckery. If you trespass, we're going to sacrifice you to Satan. How do you know about sacrifices to Satan? How did you know that you could sacrifice to Satan? What have you sacrificed to Satan? it's really odd that you would be next door or in the entire trailer park, because that's where it was. Hey, I didn't pick it. That's where the footage was from. In this trailer park where a crime occurred, a death ritual occurred as a sacrifice to a demon. And you thought,
I just thought it would be like a funny Halloween joke.
nah, you ain't gonna be able to Valley Girl your way out of this one. You're with the fucking shit. Damn, return to sender. All this negative energy. Ugh.
Because we didn't really have any decorations, and I like to do art projects, and now it's very inappropriate.
Time out. I like to do art projects too. But you ain't finna see no shit like that coming from Sister Speak. Cause I like to do like art projects. Nigga, if you, no, you're not a nigga. Retract. Action. Alright. Start over. How? You can go to the Dollar Tree and get you some crafts. You can start small and grow big. But you're not going to sit here and tell me that that is an art craft project. No, not today. What I feel like is that this is the first 48 happening to you. What it is you're guilty of something, allegedly. It really appears that way. Because what she had on there with the occult symbols and the infinity symbols and all that stuff on there, nah, you're with the dark side. Because anybody or anything, you got that infinity symbol on? Are you I'm going somewhere with this. I'm going to get back to the content. I am the content, but get back to the clip.
Today, the victim, who didn't want to talk on camera, says he's doing okay, still living in the same complex where the attack happened. As neighbors hear the news about the sacrificial attack, close to...
Time out. He's still living in the same trailer park that the attempted sacrifice occurred. You know, it's real when you really need to enter into permanent overflow so you'll be able to escape whenever you need to. And I hope that my brothers and my sisters who are still living in the same area that the attempted sacrifice occurred on your life, that you are able to enter into permanent overflow so you can move far, far, far away from the zombies that are in your area and in your life.
Sounds like someone's been watching way too many horror movies, I would say.
Including your ass.
I would say, yeah.
Jason Lamb, News Channel 5.
Allegedly.
The Antichrist is coming.
Fair use for educational purposes only.
Lance Thomas from East New York outside a basement voodoo temple run by a priestess named Mama Edeline. Tonight she's going to be summoning the same fiery spirits that helped the Haitian slaves overthrow their French masters in the early 1800s. Maybe this will kick off something fiery for us.
Fair use brought to you from Vice TV.
Voodoo started in Haiti as a clandestine way for African slaves to practice their traditional religion. When the French tried to force Christianity down their throats, the slaves simply took the major spirits, or Loa, and matched them with the Catholic saint they most closely resembled, then pretended to worship those guys instead. Do you have to know a spirit for it to possess you? Do you have to ask it to?
All of us on earth belongs to each other somehow. It's like saying what
There are 121 Loa who live from the universe. Tonight's match is focused on summoning the Petrons, fire spirits, to possess
Return to sender.
mountain people in the room. Then to let them speak through their bodies and offer advice and blessing.
Possession is the psychic phenomenon which occurs when the divinity becomes manifest. There are many subtle gradations of salutation, and these indicate the relative authority of the persons involved.
The first possession of the night was Ogun, the same Lo summoned in the lead up to the Haitian Revolution, and actually the spirit who told the slaves they should revolt. Ogun is a warrior spirit, a heavy smoker and rum drinker, and associated with fire and iron, so when he mounts a person, it usually leads to a lot of shedding clay and burning things, including money, which practitioners offer him from their pockets for luck. This may seem to us like a bunch of voodoo rum talk, but the day after our ceremony, one of the women in the room played the lottery using visible numbers from the half-burned bills on the floor and won $500. So there you go.
Gede, the god of life and death, posted at the timeless crossroads at which all men one day arrive. So life and death become one and the same.
Next up was Gede, which are actually a whole family of Lo, headed by Papa Gede, the first person who ever died. The Gede are fertility spirits, which explains the penis staff and why their signature dance, the banda, looks like an even hornier version of twerking. The Gede also watch over the graveyard of the dead, which they power their face to resemble.
Return to sender, all men that twerk. If you ever try to think you gonna slip up and invite us to speak to one of these, I'm letting you know right now, I ain't gonna be able to make it.
The spirit currently mounting Mama Edeline is Mambo Sila. The first one of human order in Hustle, Florida, is called Pure Fed, which means the crushing of the leaves. In fact, the herbs they're crushing on her stomach right now will later be used to make the protective bath. Can you tell me a little bit about being possessed by spirits? How does it feel?
I will not be able to tell you how it feels because when I'm in position, I am not there. When I wake up, I'm tired. It's like I'm coming from the moon.
Voodoo salutes woman as the divinity of the dream, the goddess of love, the muse of beauty.
The night's final spirit was Zili Danta, the Black Madonna. Before the rebellion, the Haitian slaves sacrificed a black pig to the Zili Danta and wrote out their pact for the revolution in its blood.
She is the matchup of Haiti, the whole Haiti.
What will it be like when she comes?
She is basically always, like she has problem with some nature.
Nothing spared from the mountain up to me. Other than the great priest to meet in the house. I read the whole of my
I think the Zili Danta is not that house. I'm still trying to process it. How do you feel right now? Yeah. I'm tired. Do you remember fighting a chicken?
No, I didn't find no chicken.
someday, perhaps in the distant future, when the races of mankind better understand each other.
This is very different from like TV and movies where it's always bad and like using it for wrong.
We don't use it for war. There's a good and a bad side in everything in life.
So what happened to all of us who were in the room tonight?
We are all dead.
We have found the secret of the voodoo drug. A call from the hill of Haiti.
The latest episode of The Laugh Line on the Sister Speak Show is available on demand now. On this episode, can you take the heat? The origin of the comedy roast. Do some jokes go too far? Plus, naturally funny, Desi Banks, and on tour again, must-see comedians. On The Laugh Line, we are covering all aspects of comedy for all shades of brown people. You will not be disappointed. This episode is rated R for strong language, thoughts, and ideas. It's time to what? Podcast and chill with the Sister Speak Show, where contemporary meets vision, sound, and action, a talk show for great minds that create, inspire, impact, and evolve. Click the link in the bio for this episode. It's time to get lit, laugh, learn, and live. There are some gender reveals that reveal more than just the gender. They can reveal the agenda of a predator. The latest episode of The Suspense Files is available on demand now. The insanity that rocks the cradle. The pregnancy predator. On The Suspense Files, we're covering the who, what, when, where, why in urban crime, including crimes of passion, deadly relationships, mysteries, urban cold cases, and more. Click the link in the bio for the latest episode on the Sister Speak Show, where contemporary meets vision, sound, and action. Rated R for strong content, thoughts, and ideas. Welcome back. You are listening to the Vent Session on the Sister Speak Show. I thank you for being a wonderful listening audience with that clip. That was a 36-minute clip. I was serious about it. This is extensive. I wanted you to understand it in totality and be able to then hopefully listen and listen again and be able to apply that to your life. I got to say this to everybody, and this is real talk. If you are doing that dark magic, if you play with the devil, if you play with these demons and these principalities, there is a special decapitation that will occur and is going to occur and is probably already occurring in your life. You don't sleep well. You don't rest. You're weary. You see things. You feel things. You are haunted by your own fuckery. You play with the dark side. You do dark shit. Some of you send dark shit to the people of the light, to light workers, to those who are chosen, to stop them from their destiny, because the devil, your master, is intensely jealous and insanely jealous of all of those who have not fallen, all of those who have not been kicked out. He is rampant. And so you play with the things that you have no business playing with. And you also know that he comes to collect. Yeah, I know he's come to collect. And he's coming to collect because you made deals and you made promises and sacrifices, so you thought. Some of my listeners have no idea that people have actually tried to sacrifice you, take you through rituals. Your very close people, some of them, not all, some. Some of you really go and you pay for practitioners to put stuff on people. Why? Why? What for? What does it do for you except expose the insane insecurity, jealousy, and low vibrating principalities that dominate your very existence, if you exist, living dead, zombie? You're mad at someone for whatever reason, whether it be a micro or macro reason in your world. And so because it is not how you want it to be, you take it upon yourself to go and fix it to where you are where you get a pseudo satisfaction and a pseudo confidence from the alleged damage that you want to have occur in someone's life. You are so obsessed and jealous that you go to great lengths to be a zombie and lurk and be evil and send evil into people's lives. Why? What do you come from? Who's your mama, your daddy, your grandmama, your granddaddy? I'm curious about your lineage. Is this a weird situation or is this a common situation that occurs in the family? What's the fucking problem? Why? You're actually spending your money to go and get potions and things sent to someone to thwart them. Excuse me, I know, look at this is the attempt of trying to block my chakra, to stop them from their journey, to stop them from tapping in. Excuse me, to stop them from actually healing. You see that this male, this woman or this man, this brother, this sister is different, set apart, and the demons in you, the zombie in you, wants to drain their energy. And so you're going to send all kind of shit their way in order to drain their energy. Make them not want to create content. Make them not want to get up and go. Make them want to stay in bed all day. Have them over here not wanting to even show up to their own life, not wanting to participate in life. And they have been called to rise, but you are sending shit for them to stay bound. You are. Why? Playing with principalities that you have no idea what you're doing, but you're doing it. And you think that it's not going to return to sender? You don't think it's going to backfire. That's why you keep doing it. You get a kick out of seeing the destruction come and the draining of the energy. You like to see this human who you are obsessed with, you like to see them become dismembered. You're preying, PREYING, on them. And you're so slow because you think that they're alone in the battle. And you think that you have them surrounded. You think that you've got them this time. You think that this is the final pit. But God. But the Most High God. See, what you zombies don't realize is that even though you are coming towards the house, even though it's about 15 of you niggas coming towards the house with the intent to kill, to drain, to destroy, to devastate, to demolish, because you are the living dead, your brain is not functioning at 100%. And that is how this shit gets handled. Because you, in the midst of everything you're doing, you're not at 100% in your brain. You're dead. You are the batteries in the freezer that never fucking recharge. And so you think because it's 15 of you ghouls, because it's a coven of you niggas, that you finally have the house surrounded. operating on 1%. The lights are dim. There is no light. See, the darkness is a form of light, but you operate in the unmarvelous light. And you are coming towards the marvelous light to attack it, not for healing, not for redemption, not for, just because you're the Antichrist agent. You are the agent of the darkness. You're not here for the marvelous light, for change. You're here to cause chaos, to drain the energy from the light. And you don't think that the person, the human, the brother or the sister who you are appearing to attack has any help, because you can't see the help. It's nighttime. This is when you creep and you crawl, and you don't think anybody can see you. So you're going by the moonlight, and you think that your secrets won't be in reverse. So you have a plan to come and attack at night, in darkness, your favorite color. And you don't think there's any help. There's a plane flying over right now as I say this. You don't think there's any help. My Lord, thank you, God. You don't think there's any help for the person who you are coming to attack, zombies. And the Most High wanted it to appear that way. Because he's always on 100%. While you playing at 1%. Can you fucking imagine, brothers and sisters, your enemies are so dumb. There's no such thing as a dumb person. Can you imagine that your enemies are so dumb? That number one, they'll say, there's no such thing as something that's dumb. No, but seriously, can you imagine that your enemies are so dumb that at 1%, 1% these zombies sit here and they plan against the Most High, who's at 100%. Bout that life. Been bout that life, praise God. Been bout that life. Been bout it. Been bout it, y'all. Is you bout it? Yeah, I'm bout it. Well, is you bout it? Yeah, I'm bout it. Come on. Make them say, nah, for real, y'all, it's real. He's bout it. Never lost a battle, ever. Has defeated all of his enemies. Victorious forever, always and forever. At 100%, the Most High. And these zombies in your life, they fucking think that you have no help. And that's how it was supposed to look. So they would keep on. And yeah, you felt like, and you may feel like, you are surrounded and that this is it. That they've got you. That there's no help. You're out here alone, isolated. Pay attention. Isolated. On purpose. Because this is how we're going to draw them in for the guillotine. I know. When you looked outside, you saw 15 of these ghouls, these niggas, these demons, these zombies, and you were like, oh shit, WTF times a million. But I'm drawing them to the guillotine because I'm tired of them. And I'm going to use you and your light to draw them from that darkness so they can be exposed. And I also want you to understand what it means for your help to come from me. I want you in this season to understand that your help comes from me, the Most High, Yahweh. It comes from me. And I'm going to put you in some situations where you're going to know that and be able to proclaim it and testify and run on it with glee and power and become a warrior because you know that I am your help in the midst of trouble. And I'm going to send some trouble your way. Why would God do that? Have you considered my servant Job? Because he can. Some of you need to stop asking questions that want to get you slapped in the spirit. God is about that life. And some of you be playing games when you ask questions about the Most High. And you need to humble yourself before you get a spiritual slap. One where you can't go outside until your face actually gets back in the right position. One where you're not looking like Martin when he got beat up on Martin. Don't play with God with your questions. And that's to all of you people who like to play with God with your questions. The Most High God with your questions. These zombies have to get their final cut off. And you're going to be the one to do it. And you're not a sucker, but you're a little shy. You're a little shy. You got what you need to fight, but you're scared to use it because you don't want to hurt what looks like to be your mother, your father. And so you're in a two of swords because you don't know what to do. You don't know whether if I should do it this way. But I'm telling you, they know what they want to do. They want to drain your energy and kill you. So you need to make up your mind. And this is not, a moment where we're going to be able to sit by the fire and toast and roast marshmallows. No, they've already made up their decision. The enemy has already made up his decision. And the Most High God is getting ready to show you what it really is. It's going to be a spiritual awakening like none other. You're going to learn more than you've ever learned before because of these zombies. You're going to be able to be more confident spiritually because of these zombies. They're not going to be able to successfully drain your energy. They're not going to be able to continue to drain your energy. Feed off of your mind, steal from your creative intellect. Harvest your energy through rituals and think that there is not a dark night of the soul coming for them. Your enemies are about to experience, these zombies are about to experience what it really means to be defeated once and for all. Removed from your life once and for all. Exposed once and for all. You have work to do. And they're getting in the way of your work. Your progress report says Z. What'd you get a Z in? I don't know. Seriously, Z. For zombies. There is a reason why you're not getting your work done. there are zombies, and you need to identify and remove them. Some of you are in a relationship right now that is draining all of your energy. You are in a relationship with a zombie. And if you come from a family of zombies, I mean, your back is against the tombstone. And I'm asking you to get out of the cemetery quickly. I'm asking you to board up your house. I'm asking you to clear and cleanse. I'm asking you to move. I'm asking you to really get into this thing and say, hey, I've got to get it together, because let me explain something to you. Your help, oh my gosh, what a relief, your help. Imagine, here you are surrounded by your enemies. And it, as I mentioned, it looks like they're going to win. They have done so much to really just push you as far down into the pit as they can. And you feel like, damn, there's nobody calling on me. There's nobody checking on me. There's nobody cares about me. Nobody's going to come looking for me. Nobody gives a fuck about me. I'm in this thing by myself. I feel alone. I feel isolated. I feel defeated. I'm trying to vibrate high, but it's just like, when is this going to change? I'm in this pit. I can't believe these people did this to me. And then you start looking at yourself and saying, damn, I could have done this differently. I could have done that differently. I mean, it's a serious, intense, moments in the pit. And then to look up and to see the zombies surrounding the pit. And it's like, damn, I need to get out the pit to get away from the zombies. But the zombies are surrounding the pit. It's just a lot going on. And you don't feel like there's any help. You really feel like, damn, maybe it is me. Maybe I am the reason why these things are happening. Maybe I am crazy. You start going through all of these battles in your head because the warfare is real. And that's what they want. They want you all in your head. All in your head, confused, because they want you in your head because they dead. They want you to feel like them, projecting how the fuck they really feel about themselves onto you. And you really feel like there's nobody there to help you. You post, you scroll through the social media and you look for encouraging words. And at the beginning of the day, you feel like nobody gets it still. And you are a child of the Most High God and Yah. You are a believer. You are an Israelite. But somewhere along the way, this warfare got real and you found yourself in the middle of the ocean trying to survive. You had to jump into the ocean to get away from these zombies. Like, shit, can zombies swim? Fuck, right? It's just real shit. And you're hoping when you get to shore, there ain't no zombies on this island. Some of you really are just in the most intense spiritual battle of your life. And you feel like there's no help. You really feel alone. Let me tell you, I felt the same way. I was like, these niggas won't stop. These niggas keep doing the least. These niggas keep going lower and lower and lower. What the fuck next? Are these zombies gonna keep doing to me? What they gonna try next? What is this obsession with me? Why do they keep coming at me with this fuckery? It's intense when you got to chuck the deuce to your relatives because they with the shit on the realest level ever. When they are zombies and predators and they prey upon you and they do bullshit and play with dark magic and all this other type of fuckery. When you got to fight left and right, it's like, damn, every time I keep my head on the swivel, it's another one coming. It's another one coming. It's another one coming. When am I going to catch a break? When is it going to be over? When is enough finally manifest? When do I get my justice? When do I get my peace? When do I just get to create and be at ease? When do I get to just be in permanent overflow? When is it going to be over? Why is it like this? Why is my mom like this? My dad like this? Why is my family fucking like this? Why are they evil? Why would they do this to me? These niggas is zombies. That's the only explanation I could give you. If it's the evil that you have experienced, the low down bullshit that you have experienced, they're zombies, demons, ghouls. They serve a low God. Ain't nothing most high about Beelzebub. That's why you have something in you that is of value and they want it. And they want you not to discover it either. They want you to stay stagnant. So they're going to do anything that they can. And you feel like literally there's no help. You feel like, damn, who can I call? Because it seems like everybody's against me. My back is against the wall. I'm having to go into hermit mode in order to protect myself because I don't know which way they're going to send these arrows and these wands. I don't know what type of black magic they finna fucking play with today. And if you niggas, and if you listen, I'm speaking, this is specifically to you niggas who sent that shit my way, who attacked me specifically, who have come at me with that bullshit. I know your life is fucked up because you know you attacked the right one. You didn't know what it was until you attacked me. And now you can honestly say that you will never fuck with me again because you know what time it is. I had to kick your ass in the spirit. I had to go into straight gangster mode in the spirit to defeat you principalities that were working through these niggas because you know what you sent my way, because you're mad and you're jealous. It is amazing. It's not amazing. It is horrible to have to unlearn loving people who you never had a fucking problem with, but got a problem with you. You can never make that shit make sense. Where you have to go into immediate, like, damn, am I literally having to go into defense mode with a relative? That's what y'all did. Came after everything that you thought that you could have. And how did that work out for you? You came, all my enemies. I know you'll never grab the microphone and you'll never say, but you know what has happened to you when you came for me. What your life has manifested into. I never came for you. You came for me. That's not a narcissistic statement. That's the truth. I'm cooler than a fan, a kind person. Used to be nice, now I'm just kind. Many of you have said, dang, I got to know Ayana, she cool. That's just what it is. And I know I'm sister speak when I'm on this microphone, but I am Ayana. But listen to what I'm saying to you. Y'all even had to go to play with black magic and voodoo and spell work to try to fucking get me off this earth. You attacked everything you could. Do you understand how low you are? You niggas ain't shit. And that's real talk. You're zombies. You're ghouls. You're demons. And you projected it and you spread rumors about me to gain momentum on your quest to dim my light. And guess what? I'm talking about it on this microphone today. All praises be to my help, which cometh from the Most High God. I said that to say I was standing, thinking that I had no help because they saw me and they did not think I had any help. And in the moment of the battle, in the moment of being surrounded, my enemies, as well as I, heard a loud trumpet. The trumpet let out a war sound. The Most High God and the angels and my ancestors were coming over the hill. To help me. to remind me that I had not been forsaken, to show me that I was not alone and that I had help. And it came right on time. That's why I can say that even though the zombies want to drain your energy, they want to destroy you. And even though you may feel alone, like you literally don't have anybody to just help you, that your story sounds so bizarre that people probably look at you and shun you. The Most High has not shunned you. He's not forsaken you. He's coming with help. He is the help. And your enemies are going to be decapitated. They don't stand a chance. It had to be this way. I know it hurts. I know it is eye-opening. I know it is a great test of your faith. I know that you have had to hold on by an inch. I know that the things that they have done to you are so disrespectful, so evil, so malevolent, just absolutely demonic. And it might have knocked the wind out of you for a couple of seasons, to the point to where you almost wanted to give up, but you couldn't. The Lord wouldn't let you. The angels wouldn't let you. And these zombies had no idea that the pit that they put you in would be their burial ground. A zombie can be anybody who hates the light, who works for the dark one, who is at 1%. It doesn't matter what their status is. I discovered that day what I had already known. That the Lord, the Most High God, loved me and had not forgotten about me, and had come to remove my enemies and to punish them for what they did. And he also orchestrated those circumstances to teach me about myself, the things in me that were zombie, that were dead, that served no life, no purpose, had no life, nothing, barren in me. Redemption is not one-sided. Vindication is not one-sided. The Most High teaches in totality about you and your enemies as well. And you'll be so grateful that he is loving on you and saving you, that you're willing to do the work, the purging, and that you're willing to stand in your true divine power to defeat anything that comes at you in a spiritual attack. If you are eating food that is toxic, you are going to have a harder time fighting these zombies. Excuse me. At the beginning of the show, I said water, that is my everything as a source, as a resource. If you are eating bullshit, then you're going to attract bullshit. It's just that simple. You're going to feel like bullshit. And you're not going to want to fight. You're going to want to fart, burp, and shit. And sleep. Plans for the day, out the door. Just not happening. The only thing that got out the door that day was just the plans. Not you. You're not clear. You're not focused. And that's why you can't see that she is a zombie. Or he is a zombie. You're not even doing what you need to do to have endurance for focusing. Endurance is also being able to maintain a long period of time in focusing, discerning, being vigilant. It is about identifying the crumbs. Zombies leave crumbs. So, what percent are you on right now? From 1 to 100. What percent are you on? What percentage are you? What's the percentage in these areas of your life? And what are you going to do about it? Because this right here, let me find it. This right here is what is happening. If I could find it. Oh, here we go. The latest episode of The Laugh Line. Wait a minute, that's not it. Hold on. There we go. This is what you hear inside of your head. When they talk, when they walk, when they hate. Listen to that sound again. This is what they really sound like when they're talking to you. The way I'm talking to you right now, that's what you hear. But this is what they really sound like with their voice not being altered. That shit ain't cool. Real talk. That's not cool. So what are you going to do about it? Episode 7 of the Vent Session. They want your energy. It's close to midnight. Some evil is lurking in your life. Identifying and removing zombies. The time has been well spent. I have more treats for you. You're going to be able to listen to episode 8, which is There Are Demons and Witches in the Congregations. Spiritual attacks through voodoo, black magic, and spell work. Witchcraft. It's real in the field. Shapeshifters is episode 8. Brothers and sisters, I don't want you to be at 1%, but the zombies do. Are you going to be basic? Are you going to be below average? Are you going to forsake what has been given to you to do? Are you going to let these people actually drain your energy? People can tell when you pull back your energy. Just try it. See, for me, I am high vibrating, but you can tell when I'm not fucking with you, because you come around and be like, you good? You all right? Yeah, I'm great. I ain't fucking with you, though. I will cut you off quickly. I don't care. There's no sentiments here. There's nothing here. You need to cut these people off quickly. There's a process to doing these things, but you have to make it up in your mind that this is over. We're done. No, that was the last time. I don't care what gathering is coming up. I don't care how you supposed to be cooking the mashed potatoes. I don't give a damn. These niggas can find some mashed potatoes. You ain't the only person that makes mashed potatoes. You need to stop trying to find little reasons why you can't break away. Well, you know, I'm the goldfish's guy, mama. Not the goldfish. Yeah, you know, I'm the guy, mama, the goldfish. So I be going there and put little, fish flakes in the tank. Nigga. Are you serious right now? Y'all be trying to find little bullshit ass attachments to keep you in relationships. These niggas is zombies, and you're the godmama of a zombie fish. That's not a zombie, that's a piranha. Like, what is you doing out here in these streets? You niggas don't know how to let go. I'm telling you, these people are showing you 1 million reasons why you should let them go. The fangs weren't enough. The sleeping upside down wasn't enough. All the werewolf hair wasn't enough.
Wow, Grandma, what big bright eyes you have.
You read the fucking stories when you were little, and you still out here like, oh, nah, that ain't a wolf. I mean, damn it, like, that's not a wolf? Nah, that's not a wolf. That's Deaconess Williamson. Oh, getting out of that one. I'm not in that one. What's a deaconess? We've been forewarned about a lot of these things, and still we don't believe it until it happens. I mean, we have got to put ourselves in a position to where we stop trying to hold on to zombies because we're the goldfish's godmama. Nigga, you can't never make that make sense for me. Sometimes people will make you be the godmama or the goddaddy to hold you, to bind you. You got to pay attention to things. You off here in La La Land, and it's a whole Lifetime movie happening around you. Straight like that. I know y'all like she funny. Listen, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being real. I'm being real. It's probably just how I deliver the shit. But I'm serious, y'all. We need to learn how to let go of the zombies and stop having emotional attachments to these zombies. I know, but you know, me and him got a couple things tied together. So anybody who starts to talk to you in that voice, just fuck it. Don't give them any more advice. They don't want it. Some of you don't want advice. You're the type of person that will see the zombie, call, be terrified about the zombie, be told what to do to get rid of the zombie, and won't fucking do it. I'm not going to stay on the phone with you and ghost bust this with you. I told you what to do. Blow torch the zombie. Do what you need to do to protect yourself, and you don't want to. You rather talk about the fucking zombie. I don't want to talk about the zombie. I don't fuck with the zombies. Some of you don't want to let go. You want to stay right there so you have something to fucking talk about on the phone. Girl, it's these zombies outside. Well, you better do something about it. I know, but girl, there's these zombies outside. Well, what you gonna do? Girl, I know, but there's these zombies outside. Listen, anybody who comes at you with that tone, this is the tone where you know they don't want help anytime soon. I know, but you know, me and him, we got a couple things tied in together, and I just can't really, it's kind of hard right now. I gotta go. Where are you going? I'm not gonna sit here and help you fix this shit. You don't want glue, nigga. You want a hammer. You want to keep breaking this shit into pieces. You're not looking to repair the porcelain. You're not even thinking about it. What you want to do is you want to talk about this shit all day long, and I gotta go. My mouth bumped all into the microphone. I gotta go. Some of you are holding your partners hostage with the same fucking shit. They have pulled out not only an abacus, they done pulled out their fingers, their toes, they done pulled out a solar calculator, a scientific calculator to help you figure out this zombie, and you draining their energy. Are you a zombie too? That's the shit I'm talking about. Are you a zombie? How long do you hold people on the phone for? And I'm talking about your problem. And how long have you been talking about your problem? How many months has this shit been happening? I'm just saying though. Because for me, I got to a point where I ain't finna talk about this shit no more. I'm finna wean myself off of this and move forward because people ain't got time to be listening to this shit every day. I ain't got time to be listening to this shit every day. I'm gonna manifest this into power and turn this pain into something powerful, be able to extract a curriculum from it so I can help other people. That's what that is. But I'm asking you, how long have you been talking about these zombies? And why do you not listen to people when they give you good sound wisdom? And why do you keep asking so many different people for advice? That's the problem. That's the problem right there. Some of you ask too many people for advice about the same thing. And that means you're not listening. If one person tells you something and they're on the phone or in person or whatever with you out they day, out they time, and they giving you some good solid Band-Aids and some good solid Bactine and peroxide and like, here, this is what you need for your wound. This is what you need to do. And your ass sits there and you never open up any of the packages, and then you go and you get on the phone and be like, I'm bleeding. I don't know what to do. And somebody just sat there and they showed you what to do. Fuck that. Nah, you hella wrong for that, man. No, you don't deserve nobody to come through and talk to you for at least 10 months. Like real shit though, because that's hella rude for somebody to sit there and give you advice and you go around from zip code to zip code looking for advice and you know you don't want to hear it. You just want to fucking talk about it. You're an energy harvester. You drain people's energy. Ain't nobody gonna want to sit around and give you the jewels and the keys to life only for you to sit there and never unlock the door. Nigga, get out of here with that shit. What are you doing? Zombie? Some of you are zombies. You drain people, hold people hostage with your problems, and you don't want to hear you don't want to hear wisdom. And the Most High will send people your way to help you get out this pit. But eventually, you know what? You're going to stop seeing the help because you don't want the help to come from the hills. You'd rather sit there and have the zombies actually whoop your ass. And then be mad, talking about how come nobody tried to help me. And I sat there and these zombies came. And these zombies were walking so slow. And I didn't do nothing about it. And these zombies walked up on me. And they actually ate my brain. And they actually feasted on my blood. I can't believe it. Nigga. Zombie. Seriously. We ain't got time for this. This is real shit happening out here in the streets. We ain't got time for you to be playing with people. And some people will do that to drain you from your energy so you're no good for who was really supposed to be assigned to you. Let me explain something to you, brothers and sisters, light workers, chosen ones, those who have been divinely set apart, those who are on their pathway to do great things, doing great things, trailblazers, those on the front line, real warriors. Stop casting your pearls to swine. Let these niggas sit in the pit. Some of them need to sit in the pit. Let them sit. Some of them have been sent to drain you of your energy so you are no good for the real battle that is up ahead. So you will say, you know what? I'm not going to sit here and be wasting my time with people because people don't listen when I talk to them. That's a trick of the enemy. Now, if you want a trick or a treat, I got one for you. Niggas, today, I'm telling you straight up, you zombies today. I know you're like, oh, I don't like that nigga word. I don't care. I really don't care. I don't care. It is what it is. The energy. Stop. You all keep doing that shit. It's like you've been sent on purpose to drain us and make us not want to take the time out to listen or to, pour out. So we need better discernment on how to leave people where they are. Some people you need to leave where they are because they have not been sent to you to hear a word of redemption. They've been sent to keep you drained from being able to go on and teach and speak and heal to the ones who have really been sent to hear, listen, and apply. And the moment you pull back their energy, they'll notice. And then they'll start creating sympathy situations. I won't hear it anymore. Once I see that you are trying to drain me of my energy and that you have an ulterior motive and that you're really a zombie, oh, you finna see a whole nother sister speak because I don't play that shit. The words that I have, the wisdom that I have, and the downloads that I have, it's a treasure. I'm not about to sit here and waste that shit. And waste it to anybody. And you need to think about that. Some of you are sympathy seekers. You love to be in the midst of the doldrums. People ain't got all day to sit here and be drained by the karma that you're going through. Because some of you are going through karma and you want other people to experience what you're going through. And now we got to go home and bathe and cleanse and clear because we done encountered yo fuckery, zombie. That's why they want to bite you and scratch you and touch you and all of that other type of stuff. Y'all got to be careful who you hug, who you kiss, who you let touch, who you dap, who you fist bump. Be careful when you go skin to skin contact with people. I'm trying to give you some game. Cooties are real. And you can get cooties from the booties. Some of you done caught the cootie from the booty. Let me just move forward. So I have spent a lot of time with you. Almost 2 hours in the paint. That's how much love I got for you. But I got to go reamp and eat this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful fruit so I can go ahead and get back in the paint again. For you brothers and sisters, I thank you for adding the Sister Speak Show to your podcast playlist, to your listening shuffle. I'm about that life. You can hear it in my voice. I'm serious about this. I don't fuck with zombies. You dead people. You dead people. And you can look in their faces and tell when they dead. You can just look at me talking to me like, damn, you dead. D-E-A-D. D-E-A-D. Dead on arrival. You can look at them. You can see it when you have discernment, when you have ascended into the fifth dimension of thinking and awareness. You can see it. The energy does not lie. It's a matter of what are you going to do to get away from the energy because you see them coming. You see them. You're like, oh, shit, let me speed up to the car. Let me hurry up and get them. Let me hurry up and get my ass around this aisle so they don't see me. I ain't trying to. Yeah, you just stop asking people how they doing and what's going on like you know what it is. And if you really about it, you'll respect the fact that people want to pull away if you're a zombie. So in conclusion, are you going to let them keep draining your energy? Are you going to keep giving it your energy? What are you going to do to recharge your energy? Are you on 1% or 100%? Are you a child of the Dark One? Are you a child of the Most High God and Yah? Who are you? What are you? Where are you? And what's going to be the catalyst, the epiphany that allows you to vibrate higher so you can actually fight? Because I'm telling you, I'm warning you that they're coming. Ooh. They want your energy. They're moving at a slow pace, staggering, but they're making their way to your house. They can smell it, the fresh anointing. They want it. It's not more than you can handle, but it looks like it's about 20 of them coming. Oh, it's your light that attracted them. You gave too much of yourself. You let them know where you stay. They know how to get inside of your house. They know where you keep your spare key. You kind of divulged too much information the first time. Are you going to call for help? Or are you going to let them drain your energy? Don't let it be too late. Because even at 1%, they're still coming. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. The Lord is my rock, my fortress and my deliverer, my God, my rock, in whom I take refuge, my shield and the horn of my salvation, my stronghold. Blessed be the name of the Most High God and Yah. I return to sender all negative energy, demonic energy, satanic energy, evil eye, black magic, spell work, voodoo. You don't have a higher spiritual ranking than I do, and you know that. And I'm addressing that comment to the enemy, not to my listening audience. But if you are in the listening audience and you are an enemy, you don't rank higher than I do in the spirit, and you know that. I mirror all evil unto the practitioner and the sender. That it has an adverse effect in your bosoms immediately, in your household, and wherever you go. My listening audience is divinely protected, and so am I. Welcome to the guillotine.